you can remain a wife. Okay. All right. So let's say you've understood and recognized your level. Sure, there are men above your level in the dating pool that will you, and that's the extent of it. You finally figured out, look, this is getting me nowhere. I'm not getting results. I'm getting older, less viable for marriage. Let me bring it down to learn my true level. You've done that. You found that. Found a nice, responsible, decent man willing to put a ring on it and willing to marry you. You are married. I've got to caution women so strongly against this. You know, you hear about the 7-year itch. By the 7-year itch, it's just gotten to be too much. That 7-year itch kind of starts to form in around the 5th year of marriage. When women, you know, their whole lives, and I don't care about the women who pretend to not want to get married. All that means is that they can't marry the kind and the caliber of man they would want to marry. That's all it means. Not that they don't want to get married. But women, when they get married, especially when they, have realized that their level is not what they want. So initially, because they all want to get married, they're happy. You got your whole honeymoon phase after marriage. First 2 years or so, great, blissful, beautiful. After that, it starts to wane because, of course, we're human. You adjust. You get used to things as well as people. Sex starts to dip down. Intimacy begins to decline. You're doing your own things. You've got your interests. He's got his interests. You're off on your own, doing your own thing. But ladies, this is the secret sauce. If you want to be married and you want to stay married, you absolutely have got to keep your husbands trained. That's the only way. And granted, there are some men out here who will, despite that, go off and dip in and have with other women too. But let me tell you something. A woman that's keeping her husband trained is going to have a lot less of that to deal with than women who are not doing it. See, women go backwards. You make them mad, so they want to punish you by withholding from you. Men love it. It's just as simple as that. So you think you're winning because you're not giving him what he wants, and you can tell he clearly wants it because he's trying to get it, and you're rebuffing. You're telling him, no, get away from me. Nah. Whatever excuses you're using, you're saying no. He's going to take that for a while, but you're not the only woman in the world. You're certainly not the only woman in his world. Other women will, I don't know if we emit some kind of hormone that lets other women know that things are up at home because no going on at home. They'll come around you. They'll let you know. Some downright aggressive. Go right after you. You are gonna, as a man, as a heterosexual man, you're gonna want. So when it comes your way, you're gonna get it. So now your woman is losing. Your wife is falling off. And women, you may view it as something you don't want to do without passion and romance and love. That. You want your marriage intact, especially if you've got a man, he doesn't have a lot of money you can take and divorce settlement, alimony, child support. You're probably getting no alimony and not all that much in child support. Then you're back out here riding the carousel again. If you're going to ride your husbands, keep your husband. Nothing is 100%. That is a high percentage of success rate. Keeping your man's trained.